IVM.
Hello one, hello all, welcome to the Diary of the Traveling Professor. And I'm Siddharth Deshmukh, your friendly neighborhood traveling professor himself. And I was just thinking, what do you guys think of, the Spotify Wrapped thing? Well, there have been some people criticizing the thing, like saying, what are you doing? It's just a gimmick. And who the hell wants to listen to what you've listened to and stuff like that. People like me feel really pleased when people add me into their Spotify most listened to podcasts and all of that. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. But I believe that people connecting with that brand and making it their own and interacting with it and making it part of their lifestyle and the rest of it is a very, very interesting example of how a brand extends itself into a culture. Now, this is a very interesting topic which finds its roots in Richard Dawkins. Now, he's the guy who wrote The Selfish Gene, remember? And he's a biologist, and he is somebody who, is a very well-known atheist as well, but somebody who's really, really famous for his wonderful book, The Selfish Gene. Now, in The Selfish Gene, in 1971, I believe, if I'm not wrong, he had kind of coined the term meme. Yeah, I mean, meme was a word even before the internet came. Right? So we've all heard of internet memes and meme marketing and the rest of it. And while we'll get to that in a bit of a moment, I just wanted to pay homage to this man who coined this term meme. And he talked of how memes actually propagate just like genes do, to be honest. And that it's just a propagation of thought in a manner that is easily replicable and easily, distributable and stuff like that. So in fact, he kind of, and I'm sure I'm butchering this, but he uses the self-replicator model that he talks of, which he kind of explains genetic transmission across generations, also to memes, and he calls it mimetic transmission. Now, why am I going on about memes? Because memes are hot. Memes are what we would call an extended phenotype. What is an extended phenotype? Sorry to get all biology on you, but it's an extension of who you are, which goes beyond your skin. So if, for example, just to dumb it down, if, for example, you want to make sure that your presence stays in the world even after you die, one way is to, kind of propagate that through your genetic material, so have kids. And the second way is to create a legacy, create some thoughts, some ideas, some institutions that form you. So anytime somebody looks at a Trump building, well, you know what that is? That is an extended phenotype of Donald Trump. Yuck, right? Okay, sorry for pissing you off, guys, but that's the example that came to my mind, the extended phenotype. Now, memes are a phenomenal version of this extended phenotype because it is thoughts and ideas which are transmitted. And, you have religious leaders do that, you have politicians do that, and you have marketing guys do that too. So meme marketing or internet memes and kind of brands trying to own memes has become quite a hotly, debated topic. Is it really good? Is it really good or is it bad? Now, what does Spotify Wrapped do for you? Is it like a meme? What is it? I would say it's an extended phenotype of the brand, right? It's a brand thing. It's a brand thing that's creating awareness, interactivity, interaction, involvement and all of that. So it can't be a bad thing, except for those carping critics, of course. And sometimes the carping critics get to the rest of the population. But right now, I think Spotify has done a good thing by, doing this. What I think about meme marketing, though, it's that I'm in a bit of a quandary, whether I like it or not. I mean, I know that, like, for example, everyone praises the Amul hoardings, and they do create a lot of awareness. Amul is a brand that has extended its phenotype through the memes that it creates and puts up on hoardings, and is really famous for witty takes on societal stuff. Now, the question is, does it sell butter? I'm not sure. Does it create demand for butter and other milk products that Amul is famous for? I'm not sure. Okay, maybe it subconsciously seeps its way through to your, buying, decision making, or the rest of it. But again, nobody's proven it. What we do know is that Amul as a brand is certainly, through its memes and through its wonderful way of extending its brand, has become very much part of India's culture. There are many such brands that do extend themselves beyond what their product is into either a purpose, a cause, or a movement, and the rest of it. Some of it is short-lived, some of it is purely mercenary, some of it is like Ben and Jerry's, maybe, truly a part of the hipster vision that the founders had. But a meme and its marketing, okay, is a bit idiosyncratic because a meme does its own marketing. So for any marketer who's trying to do any kind of meme marketing, I would say just stop. Create a meme that itself can become your ice bucket challenge or, your Amul hoarding or anything of that sort. Don't market it. Just let it stand for itself. Let it stand for what it's trying to do and let it become your movement for you. So a meme actually has its own marketing. Don't waste time marketing a meme. Create a meme and let it sink into part of the culture, but don't depend on it for short-term results for you to succeed with your, numbers and the rest of it. This is a brand building exercise that works with the subconscious purportedly. We don't know. Not enough science to prove that. But meme marketing is certainly an oxymoron. Meme generation, on the other hand, is what every successful brand does and every aspiring brand should do. Well, I hope you like this diary entry of mine, right? I'm trying to connect to first principles through biology, through sociology, anthropology, and talk about interesting concepts and artifacts that we can, bring into the world of business and bring into the modern day life and just have a different take on things rather than doing the usual, done and dusted stuff that parades itself as business or marketing or the rest of it. Just a little bored of it all. So I'm just saying, guys, do look up Richard Dawkins' Selfish Gene. I'm not his agent, but it's a very good book. And do look up memes on Wikipedia. Yeah, on Wikipedia. And do look up, meme marketing and tell me what you feel. And if you've got any questions around stuff like this, do let me know. I mean, there was a student of mine, Shruti, who asked me, hey, shout out to Shruti from Flame. She asked me, hey, sir, what do you think of Spotify Wrapped? And well, this is my belabored response. So I hope you like this one, Shruti, and everybody else. Many more to come from where this came from. Follow me on LinkedIn and Instagram. Send me your questions. I will promise that I will make interesting podcasts of interesting questions. And until next time, do download the IVM Podcasts app or just go to the .com and check out the other podcasts like these. Until next time then, have a good weekend.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. It's been an absolutely incredible week on the network. We had so many great guests, so many great episodes. Advertising is dead. We had Faye D'Souza on. Varun took a break for 4 weeks, but what a bang he's back with. Siddharth Deshmukh celebrates the 100th episode of The Traveling Professor. It is an amazing show which I cannot say enough good things about. Please do listen to it. And a different Siddharth on the network, Siddharth Bhatia. He's just been absolutely guest after guest, right? This week, Zoya Akhtar talking about Gully Boy. I couldn't imagine a more interesting conversation. Ragini Kumar is on 2 different episodes this week. She is on Cyrus Says and she is on Edges and Sledges, both in anticipation of her new show, Zindagi Diaries. Do check out her appearance on both of those shows and her new show as well. Tanvi and Shloka, the Millennial Athlete, had a phenomenal episode with Dinesh Karthik and Abhishek Nair. Absolutely riveting stuff, talking about mentorship in many different ways. Definitely do give that a listen. And finally, I have a request to all of you. We have our listener survey going out this week. Every year we send out a listener survey at the end of the year. We're doing it again this year. And we would really appreciate your help in letting us know a little bit more about yourself. Our advertisers are really keen to find out who is listening to us and more about them. Anything that you could do is kept anonymously, and we would really appreciate your help in this. And to sweeten the pot just a little bit, we'll be giving a randomly selected group of participants in the survey some IBM swag. Last year we gave out coffee mugs. What we're going to give out this year is still a surprise. So please do help us out. Would really appreciate that. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.
Do you have a night routine? Well, everyone has one. And the to-do list usually looks like this. Brush your teeth, set that alarm, get into your pajamas, and switch off those screens. But here's one more to add to that list. Tune into the Positively Unlimited podcast for a dose of positive action and tips on how to build powerful mindsets. Episodes out every Monday on the IVM Podcast app, ivmpodcast.com, or wherever you tune into podcasts.